Okay. Ah, jeez. Almost starting up, guys. Give me a second. Jesus. Okay. 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 All right. Let's get started. Hmm. Oh, nearly spoiled the scene. 1 second. All right. Wondering if this can be a little bit. I need to. Kind of annoyed that I have to deal with that, but that's not something I can fix right now, or like at all. It's just bad lighting on my part, really. I can move my camera so that it's like on a top down, but the other alternative is this Logitech camera, and I don't have time to fix that right now. More to the point. Hello everyone, my name is Paolo Chasa. I am the young adult librarian here at the Govins branch of the Enoch Pratt Free Library. And today we are... kind of groovy, the BGM actually. I might have to turn that down a little, the scoosh. Why did my... What? Okay, jeez. Okay, little lower. Okay. It's supposed to be BGM, it's not supposed to be actual music I'm listening to. But it might in a bit. Anyway. Oh, okay. Hello. So, this is the online version of Manga Drawing Lessons. Learn how to draw anime and manga characters step by step in bi-weekly online sessions. Build up a sketchbook of your drawings to become a real artist. Supplies and resources for this program will be available at the Govins branch and online at http://tinyurl.com/manga drawing lessons weekly, no spaces, all lowercase. No prior drawing experience needed. This is a sister program to the Manga Drawing Lessons IRL, which we held upstairs. And like we have a whole bunch of art supplies that we use upstairs, including some really nice paper, which are basically leftover flyers, or some actual nice paper that if you want to really draw something cool, and some sketchbooks as well if you want to start one of those. Anyway, so on the top of the screen you'll see that we're learning how to draw anime and manga characters, and that is true kinda today, because what we're actually going to do is we're going to, well, it's easier to show you. On your screen you should see Eevee pop up, and that's basically the mascot character I created for this program, because hey, I have a program that I can create a mascot character for, and I can use that character to show all the techniques that I use when I'm doing digital art. Initially they didn't have a name, they were just that character. Initially they didn't have a name, they were just that character, but one of the students here at the Govins branch actually named them Eevee, and I thought, hey, that's nice. And in fact, Eevee's gone through a couple of phases already, because I believe if you go to MDL Weekly, the lessons, Come on. Okay, hold on. I need to move the screen away real quick. Cause... Come on. Oh no, I don't want to sign in as that. I want to sign in as... me. 1 second. Perfect. Okay. Okay, I'm switching back. There we go. You should see the screen of the weekly lessons that we have here when we did this all the way back a couple years ago. And here is the assets, which are basically all the various illustrations that is part of this program, including the thumbnail for Manga Drawing Lessons Weekly, which is the way I started with this character, and they evolved. I even have their color palette right here that evolved into this version of Eevee, to this version of Eevee, which is actually named, to a more fantasy element of Eevee that we ended up on the January-February poster for Manga Drawing Lessons. Hopefully I'll be able to get, well, the next stage of that is what we're going to be going to next. In fact, if you see the tabs here, you'll kind of see what we're going to go for in a little bit. But for now, let's go to CSP. Okay. We're going to go ahead and kind of undo one of the layers here just to show like the sketch. All right, so initially, oh, where's my mouse? All right, so initially there was the sketch. I think last week when we did Manga Drawing Lessons online, and I basically had to do a like IRL sketch version of that as we're going through Kuroi Mori's like steampunk book, Steam Reverie in Amber. Great book, which I unfortunately did forget. I've got his like other works up, so that should be okay. But essentially, this is quite literally a photo of the book, or rather the sketchbook that I have. A sketch that I made in real life. Whew. Whew. You have to excuse me, I'm a little tired. I didn't sleep well last night at all. So it was based on like this person. I don't know if you can see the sketch here, but this was from a couple weeks ago when we did IRL sketching. IRL sketching online, what sketching on real paper. When we were sketching, I think the was it the lady with the accordion in the Steam Reverie in Amber book. And I took that design and modified it a little bit more last week, weirdly enough, in order to create this, which is the design you're probably going to be seeing on the page. But quite literally, it's just a photo of it. And I just bumped up the contrast a bit, turned up the brightness down a little bit, so you can kind of see the pencil a little better. Now, this is on me. I really should have sketched this out a little bit better. But in the end, we just didn't, and that's fine. In fact, a few days ago, I basically tried doing more. Oh, actually, here, let me show you the full sketch. Like, again, bumped up the contrast, but now turned down the opacity a bit so that I can do this a little easier. Yeah, I forget which pencil was I using. Well, which pencil was I using? Was I using the oh no, I don't have the rough pencil that I was using. Oh boy, okay. This will have to do. Okay. So we're using vector at this point. Bump down the opacity for this a lot more actually. And essentially what I wanted to focus on was the fun steampunk version of her hat. I kind of wanted this to be kind of a witch's hat, and I think I might still be able to change that a little bit, but the fun steampunk aesthetic is what I was going for anyway. So we're gonna keep that hat, and we're probably gonna put like some gears and stuff here. I'm tempted to not put in like the manga drawing lessons here. That just add like a whole bunch of gears and stuff, which I think is going to, let me just show you like the type of thing I'm going for in terms of, dang, is there a light theme? Kind of annoyed that this thing has like a light theme versus so okay. So one of the things I was looking for is like this kind of aesthetic from Kurai, this kind of this kind of like soft watercolor like feel, and this kind of cross-hatchy line type feel that I'm kind of technically cheating on a little bit. Oh, I just realized that there's fairy there. That's cute. That I'm kind of cheating on a bit, because technically this is a lot more like hard inking, but with like an inking pen, as opposed to just using a digital pencil type pencil, or rather like a pencil like pencil, because oh wait, no, you're not. Oop. But here, let me go ahead and switch back. Essentially that's a type of thing I'm going to go for, that aesthetic. That's always going to be fun. Let's see if there's any more steampunk stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna take the puffy shoulders from here and then add it to Eevee. This is gonna be fun. Okay, anyway. Oh, that's an alarm thing. Don't need to worry about that. Okay. Ooh, heavens. Okay. But yeah, it's that type of steampunk aesthetic that I'm gonna go for in terms of this illustration. Maybe I'm gonna discard like the manga drawing lessons thing in the back and just add like random pipes and clockwork and stuff using like a circle tool. And we'll see if that works. But for now, we're just gonna continue putting down lines for this work. Let's go. I might change the music a little bit because this is a bit more too dance floor for me. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just not the aesthetic I'm going for. Okay. There we go. Gotta love vector layers when they can just delete stuff like that. Okay, I need a reference picture for like one of those fancy goggle things because it is so fancy. Oh la la. I don't actually know why these lenses are refracted or like set up like these. All I know is they look kind of cool, and they basically function as an aesthetic marker for steampunk. So that's always fun. Let's see, how do they connect things? There's usually like a little belt because I'm just gonna draw the frame around a bit and worry about the Okay, I'm gonna change the music a little bit because this is much too funky. It's a good funky, but like, it's a lot more funky than I kind of expected. I was looking more for ASMR than I was doing. I think I'm gonna opt out for this one. No, this ain't it. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Something more relaxing. There we go. All right. I just realized that the image I'm looking at has like a steampunk breastplate. It's not even a corset. It's like an actual like plate armor but made out of leather for some reason, which is always like, huh? Why? That's always fun. Anyway, sorry, where was I? Okay. I think I'm gonna put like a nose grip type thing here, because the last thing you want is something to chafe your the last thing you want is something to chafe your nose while you're wearing something for hours on end, like a steampunk worker type thing. Much smaller. There we go. Okay. Oops, not that one. And then it's supposed to have like a belt loop of some sort. Let's make that relatively simple. No need to make it too funky. Just like with anything else, we can always add details to a little later. Okay, you know, I just realized I don't have the window that I'm looking for. So this is the navigator window, which I don't think is gonna pop up on screen. Is it gonna pop up on screen? No, it's not on screen. It's a separate window. It's a separate window, which I'm going to move here on the computer side, just to show me like where I am, literally and figuratively, in the drawing, so I don't commit too much to tiny details which won't be seen in the final piece, which is always a good idea, to be honest. It's one of those things where in hindsight you're like, hey, why didn't I do this before? When you like overly plan something, Another hat band. Oops. Still doing pencil. I don't have to do. "3D effect achieved." Just to show that there are layers to this thing. Why not? Let's add a buckle here for no reason. You know what? Even better. We'll add a belt loop. Almost as if to show that yes, this top hat is supposed to have this top hat is supposed to have this on here for some reason. Very fun, very silly. Otherwise, that's the entire point. It's supposed to be aesthetic. Uh, Alright, let's see how silly I can make this a little bit. Maybe... You know what? I'm silly. Oh, where is my mouse? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm essentially making like a weird thingy that pops out of like this lens on top of her um, hat, which, oh, I should make something to bolt the lens on top of the hat, like a bolt mechanism of some sort. Um, let's add like a big metal screw there. like stitches here, and then stitches here on the side, and then probably something to complete the or like a gear or something in here. Let's add like a piston type thing. Yeah. Wires type thingy. You know what? I don't like the wires. Wires is too sci-fi and not what's it called? Not steampunk enough. I realize that like I'm working so much on the hat that I really didn't put anything in for like the dress and stuff, but we'll get to it. Alright. Oh, actually, hold on. Just need to check to make sure the stream hasn't dropped or anything. Okay, we're good. Short break. Okay. Ooh. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Last few minutes. Let's... I initially added, like, feathers here. Let's do that. Nope, that's the eraser. Great big belt buckle here. For no other reason other than to look epic. Then I don't know how to draw a peacock feather. Let's try guessing at it. This is why I work with a reference, ladies and gents, and everyone in between, because that way you have a better idea of what the heck you are doing. Close enough. That's good. That's a hat. Let's see. I think she also is wearing bracers. Get the other one. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Yes, this one. Alt image in a different tab. If she looks like she's not sitting on anything because she's not, I think the idea was this going to be like a frame or a windowsill of some sort. Yeah, actually, let me put that in. Okay, this might be a good place to stop anyway. About time. All right. Let's see now. Right, so, there's a lot of additions that we did here. Something that's far removed from the original sketch, which is fine. The idea was to make it a little silly anyway. I think I'm gonna draw like a big pencil, paintbrushes and stuff coming out of like the hat out of all places, and maybe add like the puffy dress sleeves, because the entire idea is there's this big silly steampunk hat type thing that's supposed to be the main issue here, and maybe like a background of just um, gears and stuff, because I don't want to do any lettering. I want to leave that to printing and publications. Shout out to printing and publications, Rena Pratt, just for letting me add the manga drawing lessons mascot and increasingly elaborate outfits. Because I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope that the folks watching this do too when they're learning how to like do this. Um, let's see. The sketch that we're using really is just like a run-of-the-mill idea, and it just goes to just an idea built upon an idea built upon an idea, and it just goes to show, even this late in the process, though it's not recommended, you can add even more to the um, initial premise of the final piece. It's just going to be a little bit more difficult. It's just going to be a little bit more difficult because the more foundation you have, the better and easier it is to kind of finish it and render it nicely. I'm probably going to have to sacrifice a little bit of coloring time uh, if I want to add more details, but I think I just need to make it a little bit more silly and have to have that like the brown patina of like tea stained maps from steampunk era Victorian England type thing, and it would be really cool. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. I think I should still be, yeah, still be on this thing. Cool. All right, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. Since we're already 52 minutes in, let's swap it back for the stream ending card. All right. So again, this has been manga drawing lessons here at the Govins branch of the Enoch Pratt Free Library in Baltimore, Maryland. If you have any questions, feel free to come to the Govins branch and ask. All of these videos and recordings of these lives will be available on the channel. So yeah, hopefully you see that soon. As soon as it loads up anyway. I don't know how long it automatically processes it from the live to the whatever is next, but here's to hoping it works. Again, this has been Paulo Jasa, and see you guys later.